Please welcome Matt Lanter.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this show is crazy. The concept of the show is crazy. Like, you're jumping through time periods and you're chasing some dude that stole a time machine. Like, this has got to be fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's unique. It's definitely an action adventure show. You know, every single week we're going on a new adventure through time. You know, chasing this guy, like you said, he has stolen the mothership time machine, which is we had this tech billionaire guy, think of like a Richard Branson, Elon Musk, built a time machine. It got stolen, and then he had to tell the government and say, I made a time machine, it got stolen, I'm so sorry. So the government steps in and assembles a team of a historian, a scientist, and a soldier, which is myself, and we gotta stop this guy from maybe ruining the country, the earth, we don't know yet.
So it's not like a hot tub time machine.
No. Well, not yet. We're in like episode 7, so it could get there. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I just want to be very clear. So someone is trying to change history, right, to affect the present. Yeah. So how does your character get involved in like the whole mess? You're the soldier, obviously. So what happens?
So I'm the soldier.
Yeah.
Someone's got to carry out the mission, right?
Okay.
Someone's got to do the dirty work.
Yeah.
Which is me.
Oh.
I get assigned to take him out and you know, stop him in his tracks. So.
Wow.
That's my role.
It's intense.
I kill him.
I'm taking him out.
Yeah.
So you guys are hopping through all of these like historical events and everything, but are you a history buff, or are you learning about these things as the series goes on?
I wouldn't say I'm a history buff. I enjoy history as one of my subjects I loved in school, but I am learning along with the script. I mean, these writers, we have great writers, and we have a historian who's on board, you know, all the time in the writer's room. And I'm finding out things that I didn't know. You know, we did a Lincoln episode, the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, and what I didn't know is there was a bigger conspiracy. There was a conspiracy to kill 4 people. They failed, you know, of course, and Lincoln, you know, was shot. But, you know, stuff like that I didn't know.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
So if you could travel back in time to any period, where would you want to go? What would it be?
It's a tough question because I pick all different things, but I'm a Christian, so I feel like some of these Christian moments in history, you know, like the would be powerful and horrible to see, but the crucifixion and maybe even the resurrection, things like that would be. Can you imagine? I mean,
no,
you know, if you believe, it's just.
Totally.
Yeah.
Man, well, you're also in a film with Nicolas Cage called USS Indianapolis Men of Courage, about a tank that gets
a ship
that gets sank, and literally there are very few survivors from this, but you have a very personal connection to this, right?
Yeah. About 1,200 guys were on the ship. About 800 made it into the water from the actual sinking, and then 5 days later. That's what the big disaster is. Kind of the Navy lost them. They were in the water for 5 days in the middle Pacific Ocean. So at the end of the 5 days, about 300 came out. You know, sharks and starvation, dehydration, and everything. But my grandfather was on the ship, so he made it. He made it through. So this story has been like family legacy. You know, for years and years and years. I've known about it. My grandpa used to speak at my schools about it.
Wow.
And you know, I've known that they've been trying to get this movie made. But because of all kinds of factors, you know, budget being a big one, they couldn't make it. But with the advancements in technology and filmmaking, they were able to do it, and we made it, and
and you're in it.
And I'm in it.
And you're a part of, like, you know, your grandfather's legacy now. Like, you're literally walking in his footsteps on this film. How does that? I can't even imagine. How does that feel?
It was powerful. I didn't play my grandfather, but I played a signalman, which is what my grandfather did.
Wow.
And so, and there were things that happened in real life during the sinking my grandpa had to do. There were certain protocols he had to follow in case of, and he did. You know, such as he had to grab some of the kind of special decoding documents when they sent signals. There were documents that told them how to decode things, right? So they didn't want the Japanese at the time to get those documents. One of his jobs was to stuff them in a lead-weighted bag and throw them overboard. So he did that. When I told the producers of that, they were like, "We got to do it.
Oh my gosh! So you gave him insider information.
So that made it
phenomenal. We love that. Timeless airs Monday nights on NBC, and USS Indianapolis Men of Courage is now available through video on demand and will be in theaters November 11th. Please, one more time for Matt Lanter. Love it.